Coming up today on VR Dynamite, we'll talk Facebook's brand new avatars, we take a peek at $1 million plus successful crowdfunding campaign, we'll uncover a leaked new game heading our way to the Oculus Quest 2, along with 2 new exciting games launching this week. I'll reveal how Oculus is ripping its loyal customers off. All this and more coming up on What's going on, guys? I'm Derek, you're the Demolition Crew, and this is VR Dynamite. As always, hidden dynamite emoji somewhere in this video. See it? Comment with the timestamp below. Let me know the game you don't own but wish you did for a chance to win that game. Let's get into today's episode. We got a spicy one for you. First of all, we're going to talk about Facebook avatars. They're finally here. We've long seen these been rumored and they've just been nowhere in sight. It was over a year ago we saw Facebook advertising Facebook Horizons, where they showed off these flashy, really polished kind of avatars. And what we got, well, it's been described as nightmare fuel. The old avatars were terrible, so anything is better than those. I still don't think they're quite there yet. When we consider what Apple already has out with their emojis, they look a lot more polished. I think Facebook has a way to go. What scares me is how long it takes to roll these things out and how little support there is in third-party games. So right now we only have these avatars in Epic Roller Coasters, PokerStars VR, and Pro Putt, but I'm sure we'll see them roll out to a couple more. I think 11 Table Tennis still uses the old avatars, so we got to get those guys in. What Facebook hasn't really talked about or touched upon is that a lot of the games out there, they're cross-play. So they work with Steam and they work with Oculus. So it's very hard for a developer to implement just a Facebook avatar throughout all their games. It would just alienate the Steam user base. So that's why we're not seeing it rolled out as quickly as we might hope for. It's still a long ways off of what we saw with the original Horizons. As a matter of fact, Facebook is just dragging their feet. I don't know why they rolled those ads out so early on. It was announced with the first Quest system. We had that flashy commercial, with the woman flying the plane in her kitchen, and we are nowhere near to there. So maybe that's what some of these 10,000 new employees Facebook brought on for the Quest will be working on. But come on, we got to get it together. There's going to be a Quest 3 before I think that thing fully launches to anywhere close to its potential. And yes, I did. I made an avatar. Let me know. This is it. Does it look anything like me? Well, that's it for now. And it's heaps better than my old avatar. So that's an improvement. Next up, we got to talk about a Kickstarter for Yaw 2. Now, if you don't know what the Yaw 2 is, this thing is really cool, and they have stepped it up from the first generation. The Yaw 2 is a motion simulator chair that almost looks like a gaming chair that can move 360 and on all axes. This thing was amazing, and they made it better in every way. So they launched a Kickstarter, and they had an early bird price of $790 US, and those things flew off the shelf. I didn't even have the time to get in there. I was maybe 5 minutes late to the party, and I think they were all sold out. But the cool thing is Yaw 2 has broken past the $1 million funding goal. The demand for this was crazy, but I just couldn't pull the trigger myself. Did you secure one of these? Keep in mind, with these prices, it doesn't include the chair yet. So I feel like that was a little misleading because we still don't know how much the chairs are going to cost. I'm assuming you could probably somehow get the chair you own now onto that thing, but no details have been given specifically on that. But really, I'm not a huge PC VR gamer. I'm a Mac guy. Everything I own is Mac, so I just don't even hold my breath when it comes to running those games. But truly, how many seated VR experiences really need a simulator in the Quest store? There's maybe a couple racing games. Warplanes would be kind of cool, but we have to wait for support for those kind of games, and especially if it's just an app lab, we might not see it right away. So if you missed out, I think that's still okay. Like, we're fine holding out. Let's see how these roll out. Let's see what the full package is going to cost us, and if it's really worth it if we're just Quest 2 users. Now we got to bring it back to the fact that I am a Mac guy, and this story's a little late, and it's probably because I own an iPhone, but it's very cool nonetheless. SIDEQUEST has gone fully mobile. If you own an Android device, you can download the SIDEQUEST app from the Play Store. But what takes it up another level, you can now put SIDEQUEST directly on the Oculus Quest no phone needed. Now, Cas and Chary VR are amazing YouTubers, and they did a whole tutorial on how to do this. I will link that down below if you're interested. But the cool thing with this is you don't need your phone. You can load SIDEQUEST right up in the browser and download directly from there any kind of game you want. It's definitely worth a checkout. Now, speaking of SIDEQUEST, this is really cool and it has gone completely unnoticed. I'm gonna do a whole video on this coming up soon. SIDEQUEST has now natively added new home locations. That's right, you can customize your Oculus home environment to anything you want or anything the Discord communities have created. You used to have to go out and find these Discords and load them, but now you can do it directly within SIDEQUEST, which is really cool. There's a bunch of different options to choose from, and I think you're gonna get the bug. I think it's really cool. Personally, I'm gonna show you how to get some SpongeBob SquarePants ones and a whole bunch of other cool ones. Did you see this? Did you know this was there? Nobody's talking about it, and customizing your home screen is really friggin' cool. If you haven't tried it, you got to. I promise you, I will put a video this week on exactly how to do it step by step. So if you're not sure or you're not comfortable, I'll take you by the hand, I'll guide you every step of the way, and we will check out all the cool options for home screens coming up later this week. So if you haven't done so, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss that video. Okay, we got some really cool coming soon games to talk about now. First of all is a little bit of an insider leak. There is a studio called Sin Studio that owns Swordsman VR, and they've confirmed in a private message that they are currently working on bringing that to the Oculus Quest, and it sounds like we should have it sooner than we think. Now, this is a really cool sword fighting game. I'm looking forward to it. I really love this mechanic, and we can add some realism. Right now, we have multiple kind of neon, cyberpunk, robot sword fighting games, but we don't really have anything grounded in reality like this one, so it's a welcome entry into the Oculus Store. On top of that, 2 games are coming real soon to the Oculus Store, and we can expect them this week, dropping on May 6th. The first game, Wizard's Dark Times, launching May 6th. Now, I own the original game. I haven't got to play it yet. Some people said it was more of a beta. It was more of a, just one of those kind of games you can toss onto somebody new to VR to show them kind of what VR can do. But this new game, Wizard's Dark Times, this is a standalone story mode that it's already been out for PC VR. It looked really cool. It's the whole reason when I saw this come out that I bought the original game. So I got to get to playing that this weekend. I always got to beat the first game before I try the second game. So that's coming out May 6th. The same day, we are getting Demio. Now, you had to have heard of Demio. This game is just so cool. The marketing team behind it, I must say, is probably one of the stronger marketing teams behind an Oculus VR game. They make this look really cool. Now, this is a dice-based RPG game that actually puts you on the board. You can see all the characters moving and interacting, and I already have a group together ready to play this game. I got a code coming my way on launch day, so be sure we'll get you a review and we'll see if it's worth your money. But it already looks like it is. I don't think this game is gonna disappoint. Okay, we got a weird one next. We gotta talk about this. So May 4th is coming up. That's my birthday, so May the 4th be with you has always been very special to me. And Oculus just put out this new Star Wars bundle. Not only that, they have another bundle out right now, and we gotta talk numbers because they are not adding up. First of all, I go into the store right now, okay? Let's go in here. So we launch Oculus Quest, we go into the store. Okay, we select the store. This is bizarre. Okay, so we can see right at the top, for Star Wars, May the 4th day, they have this epic bundle. And I was pumped about this because the brand new Star Wars Pinball I knew was gonna be included. If you haven't seen it, check out this card because I show you what to do if you buy a game that later goes on sale. I knew this game was going in this bundle, so I put that video out. But check this out, $29.15, that's cool. Oculus does this thing where, as you can see, if you've purchased the game previously, usually they don't make you pay full price for the one game you haven't purchased. But in this case, it makes no sense. If you see up here, grayed out, and these are in Canadian prices, by the way, you see that Star Wars Pinball VR, regular price, $28.99. And you can also see I own all these other games. They're all purchased. But if I want to buy Star Wars Pinball in this bundle, I don't get a discount at all. As a matter of fact, I pay more money. Yeah, I'm paying like $1 more. It goes from $28.99, well, not $1 more, but to $29.15. Okay? That makes no friggin' sense at all. And it gets even stranger. So from there, I looked at the other bundle. Let's go over to it. I said, okay, cool. We got Challenge Your Friends bundle. Looks great. Arizona Sunshine, already own that one. Traffic Jams, cool. Don't own that one yet. It's brand new. Look at that. The original price of Traffic Jams, $22.99. If I buy it in this bundle with a game I already own, well, I'm paying $23.10. What is this new trend of paying more for games in discounted bundles if you've given Oculus your money for the full price games in the past? This is just absurd. Oculus, you need to change this. This is not good for the marketplace. This is not a good way to do business. It's starting to catch on, and other people are getting a little upset about this as well, because some of us, we're at the point where we own almost every game. So when a bundle comes out, we're gonna be sure to own those games. And it's a little misleading because you're not getting a discount at all on Traffic Jams. In fact, they don't want you to buy Traffic Jams. They want you to buy this bundle that you don't own, and if you own it, they clearly, and they're saying right here, they don't want you to buy it. In fact, they're gonna penalize you like almost $1 more. And not only that, this is Canadian. Check out this screenshot I saw. This poor guy in the UK, well, his discount is even more expensive than the Canadian one. This is insane. Facebook, we gotta stop this. Now, our last little bit of news today, Stride officially announced that they got approved by the Oculus App Store. They're coming to the Quest. I got to beta test this, and it was so much fun. I never played the PCR version, but it's so exciting to see this come to a standalone device. This is extreme parkour, mirror's edge fun in VR at its finest. And for me, this is honestly going to be a day one buy, full price. I can't wait. Well, that's all for today, guys. Thanks. I had a lot of fun making this one. Let me know in the comments below what bit of news excited you most, and I will feature an answer in the next news episode on the screen, and you'll win a prize. So that's all for today. If you haven't seen this one yet, this video explains how I'm giving away $50,000 in Quest systems and games. And if you've seen that one, check this one out below. This one's great too. See you in the next one.